Brooklyn Monsignor Robert Romano is very familiar with the pain and suffering of the 9/11 heroes. He's an NYPD chaplain who was at Ground Zero every day for months after the terrorists brought down the towers. He joins us now.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, thank you so much for being here. Now, Monsignor Romano, as someone who worked day by day, side by side with the 9/11 first responders, how big is this victory?
I think it's a very big victory, considering the fact that when we were down there, we were told that the air quality was terrific, that everything was good, and we found out that it really wasn't. And today, people are sick, people are dying, and I think this victory is an opportunity for the citizens of this country to say thank you to the people who put their lives on the line every single day to first look and rescue people, and then after a period of time recover and get back to some sense of normalcy. But is there normalcy? Yeah. Now that after 9/11 is over, people say it's over, yeah. But it's still there. It reeks its ugly head every single day.
Yeah, now people are calling this a victory, but what are the heroes of 9/11 saying about how this will help them and their families?
Well, I think it gives them some sense of hope and some sense of future for their families. I think that's what they're most concerned about. People who are sick and dying, they know what's happening to them, and they're most concerned about their families as well. And I think this gives them a sense that there's help for their families in the future.
Now, you were there after 9/11. You breathed in that dangerous dust. How has that experience impacted you, and do you worry at all about your future?
Yeah, I'm monitored as well. I'm sure that all the other chaplains, the fire chaplains, as well as the police chaplains, we go to monitoring, and thank God, so far so good. I had a little scare this year. It turned out to be just the problem was the wrong medication, but I'm doing well, and I thank God every day that I am.
What is it like to live with that fear?
Well, it's something that I don't dwell on every day, but for those who are sick, those who are in the hospital that I go to visit, it is something that they have to deal with. Certainly the pain of being sick and knowing that this could be the end, but also to worrying about their families as well.
Now, many experts are saying we haven't even scratched the surface of the illnesses that have been caused and will be caused from working on that pile. Is the fund even sufficient to help them and their families?
I don't know. I'm not an auditor. I'm not a person that really knows the exact amount of money or whatever it goes into figuring out these things. But I think it's a victory that it goes so far into the future.
Now, Monsignor, what are your hopes for the future?
Well, I just hope that we'll be able to keep up the monitoring of our first responders, as well as people don't realize the people that work there too, the steel workers that were there every day, the civilians who did a lot to save people's lives that day. In the police department this very week, we've had 3 funerals for police officers who worked there and have suffered 9/11 catastrophic diseases.
What is it like for you to attend those funerals?
It's difficult because many times these police officers are retired, and so when we go in, it's just an opportunity for the family to know that the police department has not forgotten them.
Monsignor Romano, chaplain for the NYPD, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.